Dwayne Wade. 6 points for Ray Allen. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Tough game to lose, really. They actually put up a great fight, I thought. But, you know, when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Yeah, I think it's something they learn from, though. I mean, you have to convert the positives, even from a loss like that, into momentum for your next game. They got to take what they did well.
So as we end the first.
Next Wednesday, November 5th.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. We've got Chris Anderson, Allen out there with Dragic. Then there's Carlos Boozer. And it's Hayward in at the small forward position.
You know, when you're coming off a championship, actually make that 2 consecutive championships, it's even more okay to be more concerned about the postseason than the regular season. You kind of figure out how to manage the regular season. And the Heat clearly took that approach, or at least it seemed that.
Smith, no good.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Hayward with the ball. And Roten picks him up defensively. Boozer, no good.
Well, what you said about the Heat, beyond the resting of key guys, they seem to be more concerned about the process of things than the result during the season.
Roten with it. He's against Allen. The 76ers again can't hit it. Allen, right side. Hits it from three-point range. Allen's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat. Well, the Heat had no real reason to be concerned with results. It'd be nice for them to win, but they knew they were expected, Clark, to get to the finals again.
And there really wasn't anybody they feared. I mean, they might have ended second in the conference, but they played the season perfectly to set themselves up for the postseason. This season will be an interesting test as there's a much tougher road for this group to be able to navigate to go deep into the playoffs.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Miami. Napier comes in for Goran Dragic. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, in this new-look Heat roster, Chris Bosh's role has certainly grown. At times in the past, he said he missed that alpha dog role. Now he's out to prove he's still got it. He said he's a different player than he was at 25. More mature, a better leader, and better prepared for this all-around role. Kevin, he's excited for the challenge.
He'll be much more of a focal point, Doris. We'll see how he does. Thank you. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Richardson, no luck.
He had a defender draped all over him. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested like that.
Bangs home the trifecta. Napier's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The 76ers trailed by 11. Smith kicks to Robinson. Robinson a screen on Allen. He used that pick to get in close. 6 points for Roten.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Richardson the pass to Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter. Miami leading by 7. And stolen by Roten. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Richardson with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Embiid kicks to Robinson. Hayward against Richardson. Here's Roten. Boozer with the rebound. Boozer's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
And
Well, Goran,
the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
Tremendous output from Allen. He's got 11 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Well, as long as he's continuing to make them, I think they should make him more of a focal point of this offense.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. Ray Allen really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
Robinson is out there with Embiid. Then it's Tony Roten. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Richardson in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Well, the playoffs weren't really a goal for the 76ers last year, Steve. They just wanted to get their young players some experience and build a foundation for their future.
And in that respect, they accomplished it. I mean, you have to be careful when rebuilding, however, that a losing culture doesn't start to take over. So that's the challenge here the next couple of years.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
And Philadelphia calls time here. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
Yeah, a very familiar opponent. They've played these guys an awful lot over the years, and this is the first of their 4 get-togethers this season.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Noel comes in for Thomas Robinson, and it's Isaiah Cannon in for Tony Roten. And a new group in for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Pachulia. Wash comes in for Udonis Haslem. Wade, he's checked in for Ray Allen. And it's Dragic in for Napier. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense has done a job offensively, as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
A lot of familiarity with these two teams. Steve just kind of touched on. Clark, do you think it really does impact the rest of their matchups later in the season?
Absolutely, Kevin. It sure does. I mean, because for the winners today, they now know what game plan brought them success. So they've got a blueprint for the next meeting. For the losers, it's back to the drawing board for adjustments.
Bosch dishes to Wade. Here's Hayward, just 5 on the clock. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And now an 11-point Miami lead. 76ers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Canaan, and it's sent back by Bosch.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Wade passes to Bosch. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Whiteside. Good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul. Canaan kicks to Covington. To stop the run, he lays it in. Covington's got his second bucket tonight. Near the three-point line, it's Wade.
Tune in next Thursday.
Let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
How about the creativity, guys? Terrific vision to pick out that pass and set up the basket.
Some serious creativity on the floor for Miami. Bosch and the Birdman, Chris Anderson at the 4 and 5. Dragic is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Ennis in at the 3.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
Smith checked in for Philadelphia.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
It's Dragic with the drive off his leg. And the refs whistling a kick ball. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
I tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
The 76ers trail by 9. In the corner, Smith with it from past the arc. Shot's good.
How about the passing? They're moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Dragic dishes to Bosh. Wade passes to Bosh. Kicks it to Ennis. Tries a 3. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. And the Heat lead by 9.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah. In fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And he banks in the layup. And that's now 10 points for Roten.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
And the Heat call time here. They're up by 7. 1:57 left to play in the final quarter. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Richardson comes in for Ish Smith. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talked about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that. This game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line, and they found a way to do it here in the second half.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Roten kicks to Robinson, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam. No challenge from the defense there. Clark could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner, going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish. Well, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Outside Dragic, and he's going up for the alley-oop. He dishes it to Bosh. Fires from deep, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. And the Heat lead by 10.
The clock ticks down, and this is going to be a solid victory here for Miami.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
In what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one tonight against the 76ers.